Let me see your results, actually. Why are you doing this? Why is he doing this to himself? Chat, why is he doing this? He has no respect for himself, chat. Why is he putting himself through this? All right, and I'm gonna look at his Shen games as opposed to his Riven games. So you started losing with Shen. So you dropped Shen. But the problem is you're not focused on improvement with Shen. Look at this farm. 4.6, 4.7, 3.5, 4.1, 3.6, 5.5. This game you win, you 6.2. Your CS has to come up immensely, dude. You're basically cardboard box Shen living in poverty every game. 3.9 CS as well. Cardboard box Shen. Pocket lint buy at 14 minutes. Guys, I got a base. I got a base for my jawbreaker. Oh god. Listen, dude. You're like me. Like, I can't cook. You're like me if I tried to make like some super tricked out meal. Like, I could barely make a grilled cheese sandwich. Like, you need to make a grilled cheese sandwich properly first, dude. But like a killer grilled cheese sandwich. Any of the chefs in chat in the chat, like what's the most tricked out grilled cheese sandwich? I am hereby banning you from this Riven pick. You might be saying, okay, NEACE. You might also be saying, but NEACE, I can't 1v5 with Shen. And if you're gonna take that line of logic, you need to just stop, because Shen is literally free ride to diamond if played properly. You will have a much better result with Shen than you will ever have with Riven. You can play Riven 1,000 times, you might be lucky to get into silver. You are so far beyond playing this champion right now. You need to learn the core fundamentals and really apply them. Shen is actually probably better for someone who hasn't mastered Riven, like a challenger player who like plays Riven for fun versus a challenger player who plays Shen for fun. The challenger player that plays Shen for fun will win more with Shen. Quote me on that. Like,
okay, I will.
You will. You see that, ladies and gentlemen? We have saved him. He has been saved from the Riven. You need to focus on getting big CS, hitting your ults when the wave is pushed. I'm gonna real quick before I move on, because I want this for everybody that's, you know, that's low elo, is you're playing some crazy skill shit. If you have ever thought to yourself, I'm gonna play some crazy skill stuff. I know I picked Jax, but pretend it's Shen. What you need to know, guys, if you have good fundamentals, you hit CS, Shen rigs the game. Okay? He rigs the game. He makes the game unfair. Because what happens is, let's say the wave goes like this. You're playing Shen, you're doing your thing, you're chilling. I'm gonna give myself a lot of XP here. You slow push the wave, whatever. You get a wave under. Say you kill your opponent. He's really bad, so you fuck him up. You taunt on him, you Q, you ignite, you do your thing. You get the wave under, you back, you buy bombies, or basically whatever. You buy whatever you need here, and you could use Xpetsu as a guide. You need to realize that for the rest of the game, every time you get the wave under tower and you're Shen, and you get your wave under tower, you go just like this, guys. You go here, and you look for an ult. And then you know what you do? You shove the next wave. Obviously, it would take longer than that in a real game. Shove the next wave. Look for your ult again. This is the framework. You get really good, use F keys, right? F keys. Check everything for an ult. And you keep doing this. That's why you get the bombies. That's why you get the Tiamat on Shen. So that you can push. Push as fast as you can. Get the wave under. Look for the ult. This is why I say you rig the game. Because if you're beating this guy and you're able to ult and impact the fight with the wave shoved, you win. That's all you have to focus on as a newbie. That's it. And you focus on this and do it as fast as possible. Not like slow-mo, like move your mouse all slow, like, let me check my team. Here I go. Click. Ooh, I'm gonna ult now. Click. Here I go. It's gotta be fast. Get the wave under. Do it fast. Really push for it. Eyes should be darting to the abilities as you're pushing. Making sure you're using them as fast as possible. Touch the brush. Start backing. Look for ult. Stuff like this. Be snappy with it. Care about it. Don't play Riven. Because with Riven, you know what you got to do? You got to do a bunch of super sick combos that are out of your pay grade. Bunch of dumb shit that you can't do yet. With Shen, you taunt and drag your Q through. All right, so first things first, just take parry second, and then when he trades on you at level 2, you wouldn't be in the shitty position that you're in. So you're doing your thing, you get some good poke, and you're autoing. You get 2. Parry right there, and you hard win the trade. He gets absolutely owned if you parry here, but instead you took E, which fucks you. But if you took parry and parry him here, he gets absolutely owned, and you could probably fight him. Since he doesn't have ignite, you could probably fight him. But you took E, go next. So now he's just gonna push into you. And now we got to sit here in Turtle Tower for a bit. You also, here, you handshake another E. That should be a parry as well here. And you get completely owned. Now you have no sustain. This Wukong TP is so bad. You just got a free TP for not doing anything, which is nice. I'm hard trading on him here. So you reset vital. And then for some reason he W's away. Oh, because he sees Karthus. And so you're trying to zone this guy. So you solo kill him. I mean, This would have been perfect if you didn't touch the minions after killing him. Because then it would have bounced back to you, but you killed him. And then you start pushing. Yeah, no. This sucks. Yeah, after you hit the minions, I would have stayed and pushed, I think. Just stayed in the lane and pushed. I don't care. If Kha'Zix kills me, it's whatever. I would just push. And just roll my eyes if he shows up, I guess. Wukong 6. Good luck in esports. He's gonna all in you. If he has a brain now. Oh my god, if I was him, I would have all in. Okay, does he do it at 7? Alright, well this guy needs to change his name from Wukong to Wu Chicken Shit because he's not trying to punish you at all, considering you have no ult. You at least get dealt a good hand here because the Wukong doesn't like actually punish. Yeah, he just doesn't fight back. So you get a free lane. Talk about this TP. So you see the flank. It's a good angle. Did you really just flash when you have Q up? You're not containing at all. So you're going like back here. I don't know why. Just auto her. Auto E. So you would auto, then E. And then move this way. And then Q this way. And then Leona's gonna freak out and stun you. And then you just parry. And then you just keep walking at her. You have this great TP. You actually do a good TP. But you're like diving her and getting behind her. Like you're so afraid of like losing the kill. Like look at what your positioning is. Literally just walk up and auto E. You gave her space to leave. And then you didn't even need to flash. You just Q. But I can tell your eyes didn't come here because if your eyes came here instead of freaking out, you would have gotten her. Vital didn't proc because he noobed it and he rushed it. He just had to walk up an auto. He noobed out. The TP was great though, so it's not all bad. The TP was great. I would have skipped this altogether. You have no ult and you have no flash. And we're missing XP and we're never getting anything done up here, I feel. Karthus, no ult. That's what you should be thinking. Oh, you do have ult. But still, Karthus is down here with no ult. Just go to top, dude. Just skip this shit. You just got paid at bot lane. Guys, you don't have to fight every person in the kingdom. And every fight in the kingdom. Take your lead and be happy that you're rich for a bit. Yeah, you're getting too distracted. What just happened? Like, that actually hurt my head watching. Like, I didn't even understand what just transpired here. We lose this game to this player. We fucking lose. We lose this game to this guy. I can't believe it. Also, you're letting a Leona hold the lane for you. What in the fuck are you doing? Like, what the fuck? I thought Leona meant another player was there. Yeah, it was Wukong. And he just TP'd to Narnia. And you can see the entire map. You can see Kha'Zix. You can see everybody down here. Kha'Zix just showed. You need to lane opportunistically, you know? Like this, that's a level 7 Leona without anything. She just used everything. This is the shit that pisses me off with fighter tops. You motherfuckers need to push lanes. And actually pressure. And not be afraid to draw a little map pressure. You have excuses here. You see 3 bottom. Kha'Zix could theoretically be here, yes. But you know what? Zed's pushing mid as well. Let's get some shit done. What level is Leona? Also, what the fuck is this little... What is this thing? Is this like... Does this indicate that she has more armor? Is that what that is? Oh, I don't want you diving her. You're not diving her. Not without ult, you're not. That means she has the shield active. You just need to push under tower. When you had her ulted, no. You have no wave. It won't work. She flashed away. Now you can dive her when she does that shit. Okay, but now you're trying to do too much. So let's talk about this. Just leave. Just leave. You had it. Just leave. Protect your shutdown. Watch. Ready? Stun. Run. The Wukong literally can't get to you. Run. You're fast. Oh, no. I'll keep watching a little bit more because you're ahead. We still have a lot of agency in the game. The fuck are we freezing for? Push. You're 4-1. Lane phase is over. Freezing's over. This is an LS stream. Okay? We're not gonna fucking freeze to freeze. Doesn't work in solo queue. You know why? Because these guys won't do anything with it, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, it could work if everybody has brain, but they don't. So push. Your Fiora, shove lanes. Your team, yeah, your team is out doing stuff, so you don't freeze. You need tabbies as well before Shen. Honestly, considering you're versing Wukong and Kha'Zix, I'd probably say I would go for Sterix next. So tabbies and Sterix into Ravenous. Sterix will help with this fucking, well, now that I see this, Sterix won't even help with that shit. Well, Sterix will be okay, actually. You'll at least buy time to get away from him, I hope. But you deserve this for freezing anyways. You're out of sync. Like, if I back up, let's do this. Now watch. Kha'Zix is bottom. You just saw it. So that leaves who? Leona, Caitlyn, and Wukong. Are we afraid of any of them? We see Caitlyn right here. So we got Xerath, Leona, and Wukong, I guess. Okay, now you know Xerath and Kha'Zix are there. Are you afraid of Leona and Wukong? Probably not. So you need to shove. You need to shove fast. And see, since you don't move quickly, Kha'Zix walks all the way up to top while the way... Because you're basically not... You're not playing like you're strong. You're playing in slow motion. You're so squishy with this build. Kha'Zix is bottom and you just backed. Ah! Newbies on split pushers. Ah! Kha'Zix is mid. And you're backing. What are you gonna do about the Baron? What could you possibly do about it? There's nothing you can do. Step out here and push while they do Baron. Oh my god. You guys can't... This is not a split push. This is a fucking hike down bot lane. And you're picking flowers. You're not even... You didn't even suggest that you might use your lead and do something aggressive. You didn't even remotely pretend that something bad was gonna happen to the enemy team. So you're gonna back and what? Oh my god, he's gonna back and walk. He's literally walking all the way back down, guys. Do you understand? Do you understand why this is so bad? Anti-hero. And if you don't, I will break it down for you Barney style. Okay. When you are pushing, okay? The reason you are pushing is because you need people to deal with you. All right? The enemy team now has a choice when they see a split pusher. You are a level 13 Fiora. Are you good or bad at dueling people? Okay. Are you good at a 1v2 scenario? Pretty good, right? You have a chance. Let's use a different example. Is Xerath good at dueling people in the side lane? Terrible, right? So as you're pushing, your eyes should be doing this. Go to your cooldowns. So technically your cooldowns would be here. So go to your cooldowns. Go to the wave and go to the minimap. Okay? So again, cooldowns, wave, minimap. Cooldowns, wave, minimap. Cooldowns, wave, minimap. This is what your brain should be doing. A nice little rotation. Where we're doing this as we're pushing. That should be permanently happening. What you're looking for when you look at the minimap is you are assessing what's going on. If you want to get really advanced, cooldowns, wave, minimap, press tab and see who's alive and who's dead. Right? This is what the good split pushers are doing. So you're juggling all this information. Ooh, right? You're getting this information in order to make a decision on whether you push in, you back up, or you flank. Okay? Or fight, float, and flank. All right? So now, the reason that I'm flaming you so hard is because Caitlyn is dead. Ezreal has died. If you were checking your minimap, you would have saw Xerath and Kha'Zix were there, and Wukong is there. So, at this stage, what is the enemy team likely to do? They can't see you on the map because you're in a bush. What are they likely to do? They're gonna Baron. So, what is the point of backing if you're just going to not do anything anyways? Why wouldn't we instead, considering that the situation is very, very dire, why wouldn't we instead try to pressure this Leona a little bit and see if we can maybe make her make a mistake? Or maybe shove the wave in and hover around and look for an opportunity to kill Caitlyn. So here, you back, but you're not thinking about what's happening. Enemy team could do Baron. They don't, but they could have. And they would have been completely justified in doing so. Because you're not on the map. So you back off from the Kha'Zix. Kha'Zix goes to mid, and you shove. You're standing really, really far back. But why? You see Kha'Zix in mid. He starts backing on vision. You saw him backing. Why not come up to this brush at least? You're losing XP. Walk up to the brush at least if you're afraid to hit the minions. So now you push up. But guys, does this push make any sense here? Little trivia for the chat. So watch. You didn't get any XP, and now you're gonna walk up. You're walking up for nothing. You can't even get this gold. Sit in this bush. If you show, they just collapse on you. Remember the bug zapper effect? Who's the bug zapper? Or who's the... Yeah, where's the bug zapper right now? Everybody walks to you in a straight line. They have nothing else to do. So they're just going to get mad at you and walk at you in a straight line. You're so lucky this Kha'Zix doesn't want to kill people. You see that? If Kha'Zix has eye holes, do we live here? Ever? Yeah, we're definitely dead. This should be over. So, playing passive there would have been fine. Like you were doing, except you sit in the brush, you get the XP. All right, so now you're doing goofy TPs. So, if we wanted to TP, when should we have TP'd? Right now is when we should have TP'd. Right now. What are we waiting for? And you could have saved this. Waiting on better weather. So, in summary, here, I think you lost the game with this. You have the TP onto pink. And if you just TP'd and ulted him, the Kha'Zix, because that's what I would have done here. I would have just jumped off of this pink and just ult Kha'Zix right away. Or you don't even have to ult him. Well, I feel like you kind of have to, because if you don't, he might just... Well, I guess we could just jump on him and parry and see what he does. But they're able to walk up because you don't TP to this pink. And if you had TP'd and pushed him out, then the Karthus ults. Yeah, this would have been perfect. You jump out, you open strong, and then Karthus ults, and you guys get soul. And GG. Well, not soul, but you block the soul. Yeah, late decision making, goofy splitting. And yeah, that's what I would say about this.